The moon isn't just a rock in the sky anymore. NASA is racing to claim its strategic South Pole with a permanent base that could unlock trillions in resources and reshape humanity's future. What if the next giant leap wasn't a single footprint, but a sprawling outpost powering a new cosmic economy, while nations quietly position for control of lunar ice and rare minerals? NASA's Artemis program isn't science fiction. After the successful Artemis II crewed lunar flyby in April 2026 with astronauts Christina Koch, Victor Glover, Reed Wiseman, and Jeremy Hansen, the agency is accelerating towards sustained presence. Artemis III, now refocused on critical Earth orbit docking tests with commercial landers in 2027, sets the stage for Artemis IV's targeted crewed landing in early 2028. The first since Apollo. Follow-on missions aim for annual landings, scaling to every 6 months with commercial hardware. At the lunar South Pole, permanently shadowed craters hold billions of tons of water ice, key for rocket fuel, oxygen, and drinking water. NASA outlines a 3-phase moon base plan costing about $20 billion over the next 7 years. Phase 1 ramps up robotic deliveries via commercial lunar payload services, CLPS, deploying rovers, habitats, power systems, and terrain vehicles. Later phases build habitats, pressurized rovers, a power grid including nuclear systems, and infrastructure spanning potentially hundreds of square miles. This isn't solo U.S. effort. The Artemis Accords, signed by over 60 nations as of 2026, establish principles for peaceful cooperation, interoperability, and responsible resource use under the Outer Space Treaty. Partners like Japan, ESA countries, and others contribute tech and modules. Private players, SpaceX, Blue Origin, and more, handle landers and services, driving down costs and sparking commercial activity. Why the urgency? The moon serves as a proving ground for Mars. In situ resource utilization, ISRU, turns lunar regolith and ice into propellant and materials, slashing mission costs for deeper space. NASA envisions a lunar economy, fueling everything from mining helium, for potential fusion energy, to tourism and manufacturing in low gravity. Broader space economy projections hit $1 to $1.8 trillion by 2040, with lunar activities contributing significantly through resources, data, and innovation. Challenges remain real. Extreme temperatures, radiation, dust, and logistics demand breakthroughs in robotics, nuclear power, and closed-loop life support. Yet progress is tangible. Recent contracts for hoppers, rovers, and comms systems signal momentum. This presence secures U.S. leadership while inviting global collaboration, avoiding the Wild West scramblesome fear. The implications stretch to humanity's survival. A moon-based test technologies for multi-planetary life, protects against earthbound risks, and unlocks scientific discoveries, from ancient solar system history preserved in lunar soil to potential biological insights. Economically, controlling access to polar resources could influence future trillion-dollar industries in space mining and energy. NASA's approach balances ambition with pragmatism, commercial innovation plus international pacts for sustainable operations. No single nation owns the moon, but strategic infrastructure at resource-rich sites gives decisive advantages in science, security, and commerce. As robotic precursors scout and humans prepare to stay, one truth emerges. The moon is becoming humanity's next frontier outpost, not through conquest, but through engineering, partnership, and vision. What once seemed distant is now a multi-year, multi-billion-dollar reality unfolding in real time. What excites or concerns you most about humanity's permanent return to the moon? The science, the economy, or the geopolitics? Drop your thoughts below and follow for more deep dives into space exploration breakthroughs.